And we are live! Welcome to Lister's channel. I am a person who goes by the name Listers, and today we are playing a game that says new in my Steam library. It is called Touhou Danmaku Kagura, which is a rhythm game. Now, I don't have an example of but I'm currently holding my keyboard upside down, like a Guitar Hero controller, because that is the rhythm game that I'm raised on. But not just like Guitar Hero, like Super Crazy Guitar Maniac Deluxe 3, which is the game that advocated for holding your keyboard upside down when playing these kinds of games. So I'm going to see how this goes. The world was empty, withered land and crumbling buildings, blanketed quietly and endlessly by falling sand. In the vast, bleak desert, a dry wind blew away the grains of sand. Suddenly, a small blue light glimmered somewhere in that faded world. A girl opens her eyes, the sensation of sand against her cheek. She wore a traditional red and white outfit. A large bow adorned her hair. The girl sat up, brushed off the sand that piled up, and looked around. She knew nothing. She remembered nothing, not of the wasteland, nor herself. Who am I? A voice responded to the girl's puzzled question. You are Reimu Hakuri. The voice was light, like a tinkling bell, neither female nor male. The girl named Reimu looked up to see a floating bell of pale blue flames. A floating ball. Smeg. You can't put ball and bell in the same swinging line. It's a zombie fury. The voice was coming from the blue ball of fire. You are the Shrine Maiden of Hakuri, although you may not remember. What are you? I'm Mitama. You are Reimu, and this is Gensokyo. Once a verdant and beautiful world. As Reimu stood, the blue flame known as Mitama flickered and began to move. Staggering on the sand, she followed after it without a second thought. But now the sorrows of the people fall down as grains of sand. If the people of Gensokyo were here, maybe they'd have a name for this. Perhaps the Sand Sorrow ensued. Man, something's got to be strong to bring down one of those. Swinging Tory gates. The Sand Sorrow incident, muttering Reimu, stopped down, crouched down. Cracked, faded vermilion pillars peeked out from the sand. They appeared to be part of an old Tory gate. Nearby, Reimu found a nameplate. She brushed the sand off the lettering. How do you read this? Hero. Oh, Hakure Shrine. It was the shrine you worked at, and the key to protecting this world. You once could see the beauty of Gensokyo from where you stand now. Reimu looked up at Mitama's words, however. There's nothing here. No flowers, no greenery, no signs of life. Just sand and ruins. Yes, now it is all buried by sand, and the one who brought to ruin to Gensokyo. Reimu, this is your doing. Mitama had no eyes or mouth, but the blue flames were staring at Reimu. You have to remember the reason. Remember? But how? Simple. You must do the Danmaku Kagura. What's that? Reimu tilted her head curiously while Mitama explained. Danmaku Kagura was popular in what was once Gensokyo. A dangerous yet beautiful game using Danmaku music and dance. Eh? This Gensokyo place had some wild games trending, saying Reimu, looking more and more puzzled. Mitama laughed. You can do it too. Let's try a round. Okay, I can't guarantee that my keyboard will work. Okay. Lines below lines. It shows heroes on your team. Any greater fill the groove gauge. If the groove gauge reaches border or higher when the song is over, you will complete the stage. basic basic notes that disappear when you always type. There are 2 different types of notes with different appearances and sound. Notes that require you to hold till the end. There are 2 types of notes with different appearances and sound. Taps rated great or higher fill the gauge. Taps rated bad or lower decrease it. Oops. Okay. Sounds simple. Okay. I missed that, but okay. Let's make that. Forgot where my hand was. I really shouldn't be doing as badly as I am at this. This seems to be the opening thing. I don't know how well the camera's picking up the fact that I'm just headbanging to every note, because that's how I play it. No whammy bar. I would whammy bar if I could, but alas I cannot. It's an alright difficulty, honestly. Reimu's body naturally began to move as she followed Mitama's instructions. As she danced and fired Danmaku, she thought she could hear music. She fired more Danmaku to the beat, skipping her feet and waving her arms. Then, sand particles were lifted up by her movements, glittered and sparkled. What is this, a card? After finishing her Danmaku Kagura, a single card fell into her hands. That was Mitama card. It's a crystallized memory of the former Gensokyo. It depicts a moment that may have happened in days long lost. On the Mitama card was a picture of Reimu. Looking at it, she shook her head. I don't remember. Did this really happen? As she muttered in disappointment, she felt a sudden pain and held her head. An unfamiliar scene appeared in Reimu's mind. A sandstorm so intense that one would lose all sense of direction. A strange girl in a black, pointy hand is shouting something. She can't hear or understand. The voice and figure disappear in the sand. Take care of Gensokyo. Amidst the faded hues of sand, those words reverberated in Reimu's ears. What was that? Reimu, holding her aching head and grumbling, saw Mitama spin in a circle. Looks like you've regained one. Was that one of my memories? Yes, a memory you had lost. You ready, Reimu? You must wander this wasteland, collect Mitama cards, and regain your memories like that. That's what you must do after destroying Gensokyo. It bothers me to hear that it's my fault when I have no memory of it. Yes, indeed. So you must remember. Because that's how the world will recover. Breathed by Reimu's concerns, Mitama continued to talk. The Reigen Kaisei prayer is needed to restore against Okyo. Prayer? You telling me to do that too? It's not hard. You just have to pray to the gods for the world to recover. Well, that's all. I guess I can do it. However, I don't anticipate your prayers having much of an effect right now. You should travel around, make gradual progress with your recovery. Just go around the wasteland, collect Mitama cards. You're suspiciously knowledgeable. What are you? Raymond glared, and Mitama's blue light trembled as if it were laughing. I'm someone who knows your secrets, the ones you don't know. Who am I, and what your secrets are? I'll tell you all of that when you regain all your memories, Raymond. So retrieve your memories, whispered Mitama. Wander the sandy wilderness, collecting Mitama cards and recovering memories, and perform the Reigen Kaisei prayer to rebuild Gensokyo. The memoryless girl sighed with exasperation. Well, fine, I guess I'll do it. Seems like it's what I have to do now, and I have no other options. Now then, where should I start? There are 4 villages nearby. Any one of them will be a good start. Raymond blinked at Mitama's words. Villages? You're saying there are people in this desert? More like shadows? There's no colourful life like yourself in this world. Only beings called ephemerals. That is a weird spelling of ephemerals, but okay. Leading quiet lives. I see. The red and white and the blue flame began to wander the world of sand. Okay. Locations complete in multiple stages when Gensokyo. Perform Reigen Kaisei to mark a spot's complete. Areas are collection spots. View all episodes and view it to advance the story. A rite of restoration performed after all stages in a spot that is completed and the episodes viewed. Okay. After completing the Reverend Gain stages, can be used in shops or to level up Mitama cards. Okay, well, I guess we're in the shrine. Several hours were spent walking the sand, the sun was blazing brightly, wiping away the sweat and shielding our eyes. Raymond notices something. Oh, I see something. Well, it's a village of ephemerals from the area. We made it faster than I thought we would. Very good. Raymond stopped in her tracks when she heard Mitama's unconcerned words. She wonders if Mitama understands how painful it is to walk on sand. What's the problem? Why'd you stop? Let's go quickly. Raymond wanted to complain, but she decided to ignore it and move on. It's a real village. A few dry but well-maintained fields were planted, and beyond them stood a row of small, neatly mended houses. There were stores, as well as residences, and shadowy, human-like figures. She could see ephemerals walking down the street. Hey, is there an inn here? The ephemeral seemed momentarily puzzled, but responded affably. Oh my, so rare for us to have a traveller. An inn? Yes indeed. It's a bit ragged, but we do have one. Although it was once magnificent. Well, the ephemeral complained about how bad the inn had gotten, and kindly escorted Raymond to the inn. The inn she was shown was indeed old, but she didn't find it so bad. Keeps out the sun and the wind. That was enough for Raymond, now exhausted from walking in the desert. Raymond rolled over onto the thick futon. This is amazing. I'd love to sleep right now. Hey now, you've something you need to do. I know, it's 5 more minutes. Clinging to the soft comforter, Raymond's ears suddenly heard a listless voice. This is why I hate modern tools. She heard complaining and the sound of digging near a window behind the inn. Curiously, Raymond forced herself up and approached the window. Peeking out, she saw an ephemeral sighing as it plowed the field. I said this was no good, but nobody understands. What's getting you down? Sticking her head out the window frame. Raymond spoke to the ephemeral. What, you ask? Perhaps not used to seeing travellers, the ephemeral looked surprised. But it stopped ploughing the field and showed the farm tool it held. This thing, it's new, I just got it today. It's so easy to use it in me. It's so easy to use that it makes me angry. You were silent for about 5 seconds. Would that make you angry? I told you, it's too easy to use, I can't struggle with it. Huh? Isn't it good when something's easy? Miss, you don't get it. Struggles can lead to great things too. The ephemeral nodded with a smug face. Oh, I miss the old days. Crap, I accidentally pressed the button. Yeah. Farm tools that have improved so much that they have lost their old charm. With that, the ephemeral returned to the field and resumed farming, grumbling. What's all that about? Closing the window, Raimi unintentionally came face to face with Mitama. After a short rest, Raimi decided to look around the village. She came across ephemerals everywhere she went. One came out of a small restaurant saying, "That wasn't tasty at all. Doesn't compare with the predecessor's cooking." One played a board game saying, "The new rules are too hard and boring. The old version was simpler and fun." One read a massive book saying, "This author's new work is middling. It's not as vivid as it used to be." I assume that word middling has become the word mid now. And each one would say this as if speaking in chorus. Oh, I miss the old days. Mimi looked fed up as she left the village. What's with this village? All they do is complain about the present. Isn't there a limit to nostalgia? Sheesh. Don't be angry. That's fine village. Offhandedly placated by Mikama, Reimu went out into the wasteland to collect the tarot cards. That is the sound of footsteps. Okay. Yes, that is what Reimu looks like. So, we are 1, 3. This is what makes it. Okay, I guess I should just do them in order. 20 or fewer brilliant songs on completion. Right. I don't know what any of that means. Right, so we got Bad Apple. Ah, classic. I can't tell you how much I've heard this song. As soon as I get cocky, I'm gonna miss on it. Glad that didn't break the combo. I don't know how that missed. Crap. Huh, it's a shortened version of it. Now, why did I get a D? Half of that was saying perfect. I get Fed Up Reimu and Aaron. Cool, there is a free mode. That is good. Alright, that is the singing. Because. Yeah, this is a song that I have not heard. If you're wondering why I do that little warm up at the start, it comes from Guitar Hero. That is the intro to Through the Fire and Flames that I do a little bit of a practice. I do a little exercise before when I start the game. Maybe I should look up some James League stuff to remind myself how people were more entertaining when playing Guitar Hero back in the day. I reached too far. Yeah, I don't know how that gets me a D. Yeah, if I'm gonna reset and Kokoro. Cool. Oh, I got more. 4, 5, right? Okay, well. This is the Danmaku stage. This is the interesting thing that made me actually want this game. Right. So no, yeah, okay. Defeat enemies to the music while collecting dream drops. The places where notes flow are note lanes. The lanes where you move, fight, and obtain items are shooting lanes. Activate a spirit attack to dispel surrounding enemy fire. Your HP will decrease when enemy villains hit you. You will die when your HP reaches 0. Use 1 life to respawn. Items will drift down the lanes and appear when the enemies are defeated. Approach to obtain them. Cool. So I get to use my Touhou skills and my Guitar Hero skills. Come on! You can't do that to me. so slow. Am I meant to collect all the dream drops, or am I meant to focus on defeating Yukari? There we go, defeated Yukari. Still odd that it's like, yeah, 2 and 3. Oh crap. I don't know what happened there. I don't know if I won or didn't. Okay, apparently I did win. Do they have free health bars? I might want to try that again at some point. Let's continue with the story. With our Mitama cards, Reimu headed into the inn with Mitama. The sun was already setting and the sky was turning red. You lost your memory and now you're gradually recalling the past, right? Mitama, who had been flying a little further ahead, returned closer to Reimu. Do you miss the old days like the ephemerals in the village? Anything would be better than this heap of sand we have now. You might be right. Satisfied with her answer, or just disinterested, the Mitama flew ahead again. Does she miss the past? Reimu truly had no idea. The memories from the Mitama cards were not chronological, nor consistent. I'll just have to remember everything first. With a sigh, Reimu tried to collect her thoughts on the memory she had regained. Hello, Q. How did it go, Q? Reimu was shown to a room in a mansion where she sat and questioned the girl. The girl called her Q answered without changing her expression. I went back to the times of Ari, but I can only tell you there's no record of what has just happened in the past. We have no clue who the culprit is then. Indeed. For a rattling sound, the sliding door opens and another girl enters. What is going on? People and things are just suddenly disappearing. I'm looking through our imported books, but I can't find anything similar. The girl lowered the books she was holding onto the floor with a thud. Thanks for your help, Kasuzu. Nope, not a problem. I'm almost done reading the ones I have at home. So I'll just summarise them if there's any similar stories. Reimu stands up quickly, as if trading places with Kasuzu, who's just sat down. Okay, I'll try something else. Thank you, Akio. I'll search a bit more myself, and I'll let you know if I learn anything. Her voice at Reimu's back. Reimu waved her hand and walked out of the room. Reimu, back to reality from her musings, looked at her silent surroundings. People and things suddenly disappearing. The wasteland may have been a result of that incident. Who, why, and how, Reimu still knew nothing. Here, we going back to the inn? Mitama's voice made her snap too. She'd stopped in her tracks while thinking. Reimu begins walking again, towards a blue ball of fire that awaits her. The area was already dark. The cold wind rustled Reimu's hair. In the village, Reimu headed for the inn, lying on the lights from houses. Then, an ephemeral walked across the street. His gait was unsteady. She passed by, wondering if ephemerals could get drunk. Then there was a thump behind her. Then she turned back. The ephemeral had collapsed. Hey, what happened? Oh, no, it's fine. No big deal. That's me every day. The ephemeral weakly rises to its feet and staggers away. Concerned by its usual behaviour, Reimu and Mitama followed it. The ephemeral was headed to what appeared to be a small clinic. He peered inside to see it packed with ill-looking ephemerals. "Oh, traveller, do you have a cold too?" An ephemeral who looked like a doctor approached Raymond. "Oh no, but do all of these people have a cold?" "That's right. It seems to be spreading." "Oh my, what about medicine? Do you have any?" The disinterested doctor took a box filled with pills on the shelf. "We do, but..." When Raymond was about to tell it to use it, there was a yelling from behind. "Absolutely no medicine!" The voices belonged to none other than the cold-addled ephemerals. Nowadays, people rely on medicine for everything. It's not the right attitude. I think that's not the right attitude. They used to tell us to let diseases heal naturally. That way the body will get stronger. Oh, I miss the days before medicine. It's all because of medicine. People get careless, catch cold, and mess up their health. The ephemerals argued against the medicine, gesturing with their pained bodies. Raymond was too dumbfounded to speak to looking at the patients. She then ran up to an ephemeral and force-fed it something. What are you got? That's bitter! Oh, so it's bitter. In Raymond's hand was the medicine box she had taken from the doctor. The ephemeral, who just took the pills, fainted from the bitterness. Raymond looked around at the remaining patients and smiled wickedly. No, stop! Understanding what will happen to them next, they stare at Raymond with fright. Raymond's eyes snapped off and she glared at the stubborn nostalgists. "Chup, stop moaning and take your medicine." Raymond then forced the pills in the mouths of one of the ephemerals after another. The pitiful screams due to the bitterness echoed, and there was silence. Bitter. It's bitter all the way inside my nose. Raymond placed a wet cloth on the foreheads of the ephemerals. "When your coughing stopped and your fever's gone down." The ephemerals groaned, deflated. Raymond shrugs her shoulders in exasperation. "I don't know how good the past was for you, but stop suffocating yourselves with your weird obsessions." After checking that their symptoms subsided, Raymond strode out of the clinic. In her hand was a box of medicine. Now let's see if anybody else has a cold. And you might find someone. You'll cram a pill down their throat. And if you find someone, you'll cram a pill down their throat. That's my only choice. They decide to wait and refuse to take it. Raymond replied in a carefree tone of voice. Mitama flickered briefly, stunned. "You're enjoying this." I'm thanking them for letting me stay in the inn. You should try to hide your smug face while you say that. In the end, Raymond spent the next few days nursing the ephemerals, leaving the village once they were feeling better. The ephemerals watched Raymond walk away without looking back. She finally left. She hit this place like a hurricane. They'd been yelled at, berated, and forced to take bitter pills. She was a terribly frightening traveller, but fear was not the only thing she brought to the village. Stop suffocating ourselves with our weird obsessions, huh? If she hadn't come, who knows what state a village would be in. If we continued to cling to the past, we would have died out. The red and white traveller had forced them to wake up from their nostalgia. It's not good to go on about old things. From now on, we need to accept the new things and change. The eyes of the once sickly ephemeral shone brightly towards the future. As a nostalgic old sod, I'm not sure how to feel about this. 3 seconds. Huh. But when it gets to menu. Okay. I'll be right back. Alright. Back. Hey Ramu, if you're around, come on out. No answer. Shoot or something, shoot somewhere. Where could she be wandering about? Sheesh. No visitors. And now no shrine maiden. So quiet. Maybe I'll nap. Whoa! What the? It came for the back. Is Ramu back? Or could it be? Hands like this. Open them wider. Like you're doing the breaststroke. Good, they have to be able to see you from afar. Open, close, open, close. Oh, it's you guys. Weird dance. You practicing for an event? Oh, Marisa, it's you. Hehe. There's no event. We're making a new shrine maiden, Kagura. Kagura? That dance shrine maidens do? Should you be doing this with Ramu? That's exactly why, Marisa. Ramu hardly ever comes back these days. So I and Kamano, must protect the shrine. That's why I can't just accept things as they are. I need to make something new. I empathised with her, so I decided to help. You know, I'm reading faster than thingy. If this new Kagura takes off, I want us to adopt it at the Maria Shrine as well. Sorry, this is going really fast. It's slower than I can read. So that's what the weird dance was. Which means you're just running amok. So you figured it out. You're actually right. We've tried many things, like adopting the recent Danmaku Kagura change that... Oh, I know. Will you help us, Marisa? Come on. I didn't care anything about Kagura. That's the kind of viewpoint we need. Can't get wrapped up in convention. Really? Well then, what about doing a headstand and a spin around? Great idea! Swinging, bouncy, swinging around there. Let's just said it as a little joke. This is what we were missing. This is what we were missing. Any other ideas, Marisa? Hold on. Chill it. Let me think. Well, let's see. Okay, now turn and pose. Now for a cool finishing line. No incident unsolved. I'm the fantastic shrine maiden at your service. It's complete. Oh, that was the best, Kagura. Yeah, we finally did it, Sanae. The colourful, laser-like performance was especially amazing. Running around with fireworks is great. So many new and interesting ideas. This is all thanks to Marisa's suggestions. Thank you. Is that really okay? It's more a show than a Kagura. Forget convention, this is the Kagura of the new age. I want to show Ramusen. She'll probably be delighted. Right. You'll certainly get a reaction at the very least. Now, should I go look for the all-important Ramu? Thanks, Marisa. Oh, right. Here's the outfit I made for the new Kagura. Could you give it to her? It's pretty frilly and glitzy, isn't it? I'm looking forward to seeing her in it. Cool, okay. So, the nostalgia episode is done. God, what did I do? I'm not prepared to go to the Forest of Magic. I don't really want to see Alice again. Reimu and Mitama progressed through the desert. Sand obscured the distance. Yeesh, this sucks. So many sand. It's going to get in my mouth. You don't have a mouth. Continuing on, while praying for some rocks to provide refuge from the sand, something came into view beyond the hazy landscape. Oh look, a shadow! When she looked closely, she could see several shadows hurriedly moving. They were ephemerals, the beings who live in this wasteland. It was likely there was a village. Reimu and Mitama headed towards them. As they walked, eventually the wind stopped, blowing the sand. Oh, stopped blowing the sand. Once close enough to see the ephemerals, they could see the whole village. I guess they're building the village right now? Brand new wood popped out of the stone's ruins, scattered about. Perhaps it was the framework for building homes out of the ruins. The ground too was dug up, as if laying a foundation to build new houses. With large pillars erected, frames assembled. The ephemerals transported materials, hammered, built walls and pitched roofs. This was a village in the midst of construction. Wow, I've never seen anyone building houses before. Wouldn't suppose you have. You lost your memories at all. After all. Near Reimu, who watched the ephemerals work animatedly, a lone ephemeral approached and bowed politely. Nice to meet you, traveller. I'm your guide for our perfect village. Oh, so polite. Wait, what? Perfect village? Yes, we're creating a village where everything is perfect. The buildings, the handicrafts, all of it. Stop by if you'd like. A perfect village where nothing was flawed. Intrigued by the ephemeral's words, they decided to look around the village. Reimu was full of anticipation. She wondered what wonderful things she might encounter. However, there's nothing here! Reimu shouted in the front of a roofless house with an under construction sign. Every last store in the village was under construction, with signs reading, preparing to offer perfection. Not one store was open. It wasn't just the stores. The village had only had buildings under construction. In other words, not even a single villager's residence had been completed. What's this? How long has this village been under construction? Reimu questioned the guide following her and replied with a smile. Don't remember anymore. We've been building for ages, in search of perfection. It explained that the ephemerals had to rebuild until they were satisfied, but looking at the village, it seemed they'd never once been satisfied. After giving a tour of the village, the ephemeral guide left, watching it walk off, and Reimu muttered, "You could at least finish some houses to live in." Really? What are they going to call are these what they call perfectionists? And what do we do now, Reimu? They don't seem to have an in here. Reimu sighed when hearing Mitama's words. I guess we'll just have to go in a house that's as close to done as possible, and we get chased out for interrupting construction. You know that, baby. Walking around in search of a suitable building, Reimu found a jumbled mess of cloth and wood in the corner of the village. The junkyard? Was this where they put their failures? Along with broken walls and wood, there were piles of misshaped furniture. And a little further back, a large square crates stood in a row. It was probably the frame for a small one-storey dwelling. This is still unfinished. How many times have they redone it? Who knows? In the end, they might not have liked it and tossed it here. Reimu shrugged, searched the scraps, finding beautiful patterned cloth. Well, if this is the case, let's not hesitate to make use of it. She placed the slightly hole-laden cloth over the frames and on the ground. After securing the cloth with twine, she built a simple but spacious tent. Okay, all done. Not bad, if I do say so myself. Good for a rest. It's a far cry from perfect. It's got no windows, no light. What about light? You have to shine brighter then. Huh? Well, let's go collect Mitama cards. Register for work. Reimu walked off triumphantly, ignoring Mitama. Disgruntled Mitama fumed on the spot. But soon chased after Reimu. Okay. What? We play songs. Of course, the very first thing I see is singing Alice. Oh, I can change the difficulty. Let's go hard. Just going to restart this. Yeah, I need 2 hands for this. This is exhausting for my hand, I will say that. I'm not going to pass this. Look at this swinging. My gauge is swinging nothing. I'll turn it down to normal for now. I do need to hold the keyboard while I do this, is the thing. Because I wasn't there and it was sliding all over the place. I thought my hand was lower down than it was. Almost too easy though. Look at this, I'm getting combos at 100. Way too easy. Yeah. So it seems like I should be playing on hard. I just need to also get good. You know. Right. 6 then. It looks like it's going to be a very hard one, I will admit. Right, so capacitant phrase. What's this? No. That's Yuka's theme, not Medicine's. I wish my keyboard had F keys. Yeah, I'm not able to orientate my hands like this. That's the unfortunate thing. I'm also going to play this one, just unlock the thing. Oh, fog. Oh, this one's actual. This is the boss one. I will avoid that for now then. I'll do this one instead. And that's also a boss one. Oh Jesus, right, okay, you can straight up skip things. 6. 5, 6, 8. With Snake 7. 1. And where's 2? A song, once again, I don't think I've heard. I know this game wasn't built to be particularly played one-handed. Yeah. I'm probably just going to go back to the Hakurai Shrine, and then I'm gonna play Pineapple one. Which one of the two of these is harder? They're actually roughly the same thing. Okay, let's go for this then. I might have actually passed that. Holy snake. I passed Bad Apple one-handed. I mean, it's the easiest song, but still. I think they did that deliberately, I will admit. Huh, really? I may as well put your residence and then I'll call it a day because it's fine. Yeah. Yeah. This is. I'm entirely playing this one-handed. I can't believe I missed that. I can probably modify my keyboard actually thinking about this. If I remove the 7th key, then I might actually be able to play. I might be able to find where my hand is a lot easier. Thank you, Escape Key, for being unreliable and making me realise that my escape key fell off at some point when I was playing this. And it's actually helped me figure out where my hand is. I made that up and my hand slipped. Well, one more song. Just to test out if this works. So I can now feel between where saying 6 and 1 are. Should hopefully help. Now my problem is that I'm dropping the keyboard. That Svegen Horks, that is just enough to confuse the Sveg out of me. Jesus, I can't. Yeah, I Svegged that up. Mostly, I would admit, I would claim that that was not my fault that I messed that up as badly as I did. I keep swinging. Another key fell off while I was playing that as well. Okay, I think I'm going to call it there then. I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream. I have been a person who goes by the name Listers. I will see you guys next time. Sorry, my phone fell off.